It's the return of Cheap Truck Challenge, where we battle it out on a budget. This year, it's a little different. Instead of apples to oranges, we're gonna compare watermelons to grapes, little tiny grapes. We're gonna answer that age-old question. Do I get a full-size SUV to pile all my stuff in for a low-buck overlanding trip? Or do I get a little tiny SUV and hook a crappy trailer to it and drag it up the trail?
Why'd we get a trailer?
Absolutely not. That's what people do. Team Dirtheads has this steed right here, this 1984 Bronco 2. Go Team Dirtheads.
Yes, go. Gosh, one of the best years of Bronco 2s.
Really?
Yeah, they've only made them for like 7 years.
And under the hood is the robust, powerful...
It's a V6, it's like a 2.9 liter V6, makes like no horsepower, but it's got a 5-speed manual. So good.
So do you think the clutch will stay together?
Yeah, it's got to.
Suburbanites. What do we got here, Joe?
This is a 1995 Chevy Suburban work truck.
All the good stuff. It's got a 350 in it and a 700R something or other transmission, probably.
Could have a 4L80.
It's got a big rear end, 9.5, and a big front end. It's just a monster land yacht.
Large vehicle, large bumper. Got our overland rack.
So Jill and I are up against the Dirtheads. They're gonna build something super small. We bought this thing for $2,000.
Both trucks are gonna have pretty much identical mechanical upgrades. They're gonna have a rear locker, they're gonna have mud tires, and they're gonna have a winch. And because it's Cheap Truck Challenge, we're keeping those upgrades pretty basic. So overall price for the rear locker and the winch is about $800 combined, and then we'll add the mud tires to the stock wheels. Now, the plan is to have Eric and Joe do both locker installs, while Dave and I do both winch installs. So they're gonna put the Bourbon up on the lift, Dave and I are gonna put the Bronco and start putting the winch on it, and then after we get our jobs done, we'll switch and we'll keep doing the same job just in different locations. Over there. As long as we don't put it into that oncoming RV.
It quit running.
Oh.
No, it's running. We have made it 100 miles from Fred's house to the middle of the desert, and I have been running this thing wide open throttle the whole way, third gear, 55 miles an hour top speed. We got to the gas pump and it just like puked its guts out. There's oil underneath the transmission. There's this brown mud water stuff that came out of the overflow. Look at this. This is the coolant overflow. And it's got this, I think this is fur of mouse that they have in here trying to keep it together from the last owner. So Fred's in there buying a bunch of junk. We're gonna pour in it and we're gonna keep moving.
Smoke is coming out of this hose.
It's coming out of here too, though.
Oh, is it coming out of that hose?
Oh, there's a fire.
Big one?
No, it's fine. It's put itself out already. That's an internal engine problem. Oh boy.
Our junk's broken, but we had a good fight.
Are we throwing in the towel on this thing?
No, we just have to figure out if we're throwing it in on this one or going to get something else.
We're just changing towels?
Yes, we might change towels.
That doesn't look like anything. Just pin it. Get this tire in the air. I feel kind of like you guys set us up. Go! There it goes. That's good. I would back it up a little more and then just hit it with a little speed. That's good. Oh, this is the good spot right here. Oh, you're really peeling out now. Oh, wow. We're really not going up the hill.
Hang on, Dave.
Yeah, that's it right there. The age-old question. Let's see what's happening here.
All right.
You're gonna have to give it all that 2.8's got.
Yes.
Let her eat.
This Bronco V6 about to win the hill killing competition.
There it is.
It's shifted.
Just use the trailer for traction.
I will.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah! That new Bronco.
But your camper.
missed your, hey, you forgot something.
What about your thing?
Still no clear winner. This cheap truck challenge. The Suburban is obviously stuck. That big 14 bolt that he's got hanging under the back is diffed out hard. 10 bolt in the Bronco. No problems there.
Why did we have to back up in the first place?
We're really stuck. Everybody's stuck. Check this out. That's stuck, our trailer's stuck. If you look up here, camera crew's stuck. The guy who's showing us around the trail, he's stuck too. Eric, get those tires spinning. All right, he's spinning. Give her the beans. There it is. It moved! It moved!
It moved again. Yeah!
Woohoo!
Oh!
That wasn't a good sound. Did you just throw it in park?
I heard that. Let's not think about that right now.
Yeah!
Good job. You broke our truck. There it is. There it is. There it is. Driver!
Ah!
You had it! We paid $1,700 for the Bronco.
Yep.
That lasted 190 miles.
Yep.
We paid $2,000.
For the second Bronco.
$2,000 for the second Bronco, which at the time we were like, oh man, we stole it from that guy.
Dave was ready to drive it home.
And then now it's yours. Lost all my dash stuff.
Joe is laughing like crazy, so it must be going well.
I don't really know what's going on. Can't see out of my mirror.
Well, Dave, we built a Bronco, then we built a second Bronco. We blew up both of them.
How on earth did we blow up 2 cars?
I don't know, but I feel like we still won. We got farther up the trail, and these guys will be off the trail first, the backwards way.
We lost, Fred.
Okay. This XJ here is going to get gears and lockers. This one over here will get winch bumper and body armor and a winch. And this one over here, the blue one, is going to get a lift kit and some 35-inch tall tires. Then we're going to go run some hard rock trails outside of Phoenix, Arizona, and we're going to see which one breaks first.
Yep, where you want to put your money when you buy your cheap Jeep.
So we bought all 3 of these XJs for under $3,000 total. I think it's 500, 900, and 1,400?
Something like that.
So we are going to show you, starting with cheap Jeeps, what is the first upgrade to do, where you want to put your money, and how far it'll get you down the trail. So we brought Eric Falar along. He's our buddy. He works at Motive Gear. He's going to help set up the gears. We're at Vern's house. Vern's going to let us use his garage, and then he's going to go wheeling with us and be the guy to drag us all home when all of our XJs break.
Mine won't. It's going to be awesome. I'm driving it home.
Mine's not breaking.
I'm going to drive mine until it's busted.
I'm sure you will. It should be a cool competition, figuring out what thing will get you farther down the trail and have more fun. Yeah.
So this is our red Jeep that's going to get lockers and axles. We're going to put 456 motive gears in it, ring and pinions. This is the PowerTrax grip lock. We're going to upgrade these from 27 spline axles to 30 spline axles. This is an automatic locker, so anytime it's on the gas, it splits the power equally between both wheels no matter what. We're going to pull the axles out and put 30 spline 10 factory chromoly shafts in it. We're going to do that front and rear. We'll take it from a one wheel peel. Anytime it's power applied, these will be locked solid, making the vehicle move.
So basically, the axle shafts, the ring and pinion, the carrier, and the bearings are all getting removed, and Eric's gonna put brand new whiz-bang parts in there so that hopefully it doesn't go whiz-bang. The blue XJ is getting a BDS 4-inch suspension. BDS makes different grades of suspension, and this is their most entry level. There are cheaper suspensions on the market, and there are more expensive versions on the market. This still uses the short arm in the front, but it does replace the arms. It also replaces the rear leaf springs and the front coils. We have new shocks. These are just their entry-level shocks. So the guys are all tearing into it. Also, Vern and Dave are putting a slip yoke eliminator kit on the transfer case because we are gonna have to change the rear drive shaft because the rear axle is that much farther away from the transfer case. So this will all get buttoned up today, and we will be hitting the trail first thing tomorrow.
We had to put some wheel spacers on to clear those 35s because we're running the stock wheels still. Wheel spacers, big tires, stock wheels, lift kit, this one's about done. Come on, big tires, do something. Yeah, get it. It'll get it. Those spider gears hate you.
You gave her the goods there. That looked really, really good though.
This ledge right here is sort of like the pro line. You kind of need lockers and you kind of need big tires. You can see he's only spinning 2 out of 4 right there, so it's kind of hard to get up some of this stuff unless you get like the perfect angle. Yeah, there it is. It looks so cool stuffing those tires. I'll get your bumper.
All right, now Dave is coming up on the second obstacle. This is called Dave's Denier.
There's no quitting that guy.
There you go.
My Jeep really just wants to burn to the ground, I think.
Burn rubber. Don't catch on fire before you get to the top.
Or you can just go around it like I did. Nobody likes a quitter, Fred.
I have punctured my tire, driver's front. I thought before I just like burped it out of the bead, but apparently there's a puncture somewhere. Dave's gonna use the winch. We're gonna hook it around the B pillar and pull the whole Jeep over to get the weight off the tire. And then we'll swap the spare tire on and we'll be right back to rock crawling.
Got right into the window.
How am I doing?
Good, need more lockers.
Oh, and he's going.
There you go.
You got it, Dave, you got it.
Good old bumpers.
Yeah! Woohoo! Good work. I can't believe your Jeep's not broke.
I also cannot believe this is not broke because I drove it like an idiot.
Yes, you did.
But you kind of have to when you don't have lockers.
Yeah, no, it's so fun. I don't know, mine worked good, like it's not beat up, but it did get hung up a lot. This is ridiculous. How are we supposed to tell everybody that these are lame now?
Yeah, and that what upgrade is the best upgrade to start with?
Yeah, who's our cheap truck winner?
Well, I was pretty sure that I was leading the pack for most of the day.
Yeah.
And then I was sweeping up the losers.
I
in
never
front of me.
got, I made all the obstacles super clean.
No, you didn't.
Except for that one. Here's the thing, if these axles had those lockers in,
They would be destroyed.
they would most likely be broken.
Yeah,
I mean, having the winch on the front of that
Yeah.
did save you today.
it did, and like,
And the skid plates.
let's say that was my mom's Jeep and I was out four-wheeling it. Like, if you want to give it back to your parents, not beat up, like the sliders and bumpers are pretty good.
Yeah. And luckily for Eric, because he's such a bad driver, he had gears and lockers to make up for
Yeah.
it.
It's a Band-Aid.
So what's the key? Like,
What would you build?
I think I would do like 32s, probably 32-inch mud tires,
A little more ground
a
clearance.
little
than
more
these.
ground clearance, like one of those budget leveling kits, a winch, and like one locker.
I'll tell you what, let's go to town and find a nice,
XJ to buy?
a nice Mexican restaurant to sit around and argue over this.
All right.
All right, that's it for Dirt Every Day. We'll see you guys next time.